guys, I'm back for a few minutes. I had a few minutes in between spells. I want to let that candle burn down really good, and I want it to stay on that kind of grid thing that I made for the binding, the permanent spell. And then there's a few things that I wanted to touch base about. Hi, welcome to Chit Chat again. I really like to see how they morph me. It's so awesome. I'm trying to pull something up on my phone really quick for one of my clients. Hi, sweetheart. How are things going with you and Hecate? Since it's just you and I here talking right now. Is everything going good with you and Hecate? Great. Good. Has she been cleaning you out? Like pulling stuff out of you? Like there's a fuzzy. I think it's Lucifer's picture. Like what? Well, I don't know, like bad things that happen or bad thoughts or remembering things from your childhood that fucked with you or, I don't know, stuff like that. I was just curious. Not really. That's interesting. Very interesting. But cool, okay. Really? So you haven't been experiencing anything with all the time? I'm just gonna put it right here so that I can keep my eye on the screen and on this at the same time. I woke up in the middle of the night. Yeah, you told me. When you wake up like that, do you see like shadow people around your bed? Scaring the shit. Oh, there we go. Let's see. See all updates. Oh, you left. I think I might have a bad connection. Oh, dang it. It's probably me, I'm sure. Let me see. Let me check and see what am I on? No, it should be good. We'll see if that did that help. Obviously not, because you left. Okay, so these are shipped with DHL. Oh, it'll take forever to get here if it's shipped with DHL. A little. Yeah. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Will you tell me how's my connection? I'm good. I'm really good. I'm just getting a lot of energy right now. And so I thought I would hop on here real quick and address a few things. I have some bullshit going on. Oh my gosh, has left seller's facility as in transit to carrier. Okay, so to my client who was wanting to know um, about the bowls, small pixels, always with the pixels. It's an energy thing. They love to morph me out. Just kidding. Just kidding. Um. Anyway, so I have a few really cool things to tell you guys about. First of all, tonight was church night, across the way over here. And there was only 4 cars in the parking lot. And usually they're like lined up all the way around the church. There's like 4 cars. Okay, so the vibration bowls. Let me message her and tell her to get on here. I'm gonna message you on here, Missy. Conversation with you. If you're not on here, it's very difficult for me. There we go. My internet really sucks, you guys, and I apologize. I need to get like some kind of a booster out here so that it will be just so much better. But I have a booster in the camper thing that's right there, and I have one in the house, so I don't know what's up with that. Why is it not working? But I've already just to go rip it out of there and bring it out here so that I'll have it. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just going to go on and tell you guys about it. Let me see this. She still hasn't even gotten this. That's so crazy, isn't it? Anyways. Why is my internet so... Oh, look, it says I have one... Woo! Hi, sweetie, you're back. It says I only have one bar. That's fantastic. Oh, there, now I have... Anyways, if only I could do a spell to control the electronics. That would be super cool. So yeah. You keep getting off and on and off and on and off and on. You're funny. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so there's only 4 people at the church. That's interesting. I haven't even, alls I did yesterday was I got my crystals ready. I put Hecate's oil on them and I cleanse them and I put my essence on them and I told them what they're going to be used for. But I didn't put a spell on them yet. All I did was program them for the spell. And then Hecate wanted me to put them all on her altar. So all of those crystals that I'm going to bury at each corner are on her altar still, waiting until the 17th. And then on the night of the 17th, I will take them out and bury them in every corner. And then, and then I have to dig a little hole, put the crystal in there, and then I have to pour my urine in it. In the little hole at every corner. Because I'm claiming the property. It's mine. I claim it in the name of Hecate, Belial, and Lucifer. And then, So then I got, okay, so remember the other day I did the spell for the lady's business and her business partner to come back and, to honor his commitment to her to rebuild. Anyways, that was a success. She's already gotten stuff on. Can you see? Has she received it yet? Nope. Anyways, I'll just turn that off. Then I also got a thing from a client that I had while I was working on this shop. I can't remember, sweetheart, I can't remember if I did any of your castings in this shop. I think I did all of them out of the house. But they were all a success, except that the other woman that is fooling around with her husband was a witch, and so she just took everything off, and now it's been several months, but she got back together, everything worked with her husband, and everything was going good until now. And so now we have to do something a little more, stronger. And now that, and that's what I wanted to tell you about. I have a thing where I can bind her to the spell, so that she can never get out of it. So is what I'll have to do is draw the sigil, and then I put Hecate, Lucifer, and Belial. Or Lucifer, well, there's this one that's like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like all of them, kind of a Lucifer's sigil that goes here. And then I put one. Sorry, guys. That's so frustrating. I think we have a storm coming in or something, and you guys know my internet's always so jacked up, so I don't know, man. It's really frustrating now. Anyways, as I was saying, I have learned this to bind my spell to them so that they could never take it off. I don't care who they are, as long as I put that spell in that place with my deities and their sigils, and that binding, that sigil that I use that's on my copper tray that Lucifer had me make. I will put it on there, and then I will put it on a piece of foil. Okay, then I will put the curse on the foil. Or I don't know. I'll have to see what Hecate tells me to do with her, and but we will get rid of her once and for all. She'll leave you alone. And but I really want you to be taking those cleansing baths in the meantime, because she's fucking with you. Need to get hyssop, rue, and salt, and make a tea. Like, get one of those big boiling pans, for pasta or whatever, one of the big ones, and put like a 2/3 cup of each in there and let it just boil. And when it's a good color, you make a tea out of it, just like tea. Strain it. Well, is what I do is I have like the wire strainer thing, and then I put my crystals in there, and then I hold it over my bathtub, and then I pour it. The big pan, I pour it into the strainer so that it's draining through my crystals and going into my bathtub, into my bath water. And you put bubbles or whatever you want in there. You need to do that, and I want you to dunk yourself like completely under the water. 3, 7, or 9 times, and just hold your nose and go under and stay under, for as long as you can every time. And then you have to have the candles on the side of your tub, and then when you step out, you imagine all that stuff staying behind you and going down your drain and being carried away. Okay, don't. Some people say to take like a bowl of it and throw it to the east or the west or whatever. You don't have to do that. That's just busy work. I don't think it means shit. But yeah. So you need to do that. Okay. And then and then for my client who is wanting to come to the witchy shop to have your chakras opened, I check to see when all 7 of my bowls will be here. And they don't give me an exact date. They just say they're shipped and they're on their way, but they don't tell me when they're going to be here exactly. They didn't give me a tracking number or anything, even though I paid extra. And so I'm just like, rudeness. But as soon as I find out, hi, sweetheart, as soon as I find out when they're going to be here, I'll let you know so that you can get your flight and stuff ready. And yeah, so what I'll do is I have like a mattress. It's a nice, clean, brand new, beautiful mattress. Okay, it's not icky. It's not like freaky and weird or anything. It's just like a mat for you to lay on. And then I put the vibration bowls all around it, you know. And then I will go around and one at a time, I will open it with the vibrations from the bowls. I don't have to like touch you or anything like that. And I just, make the bowls, the vibrations go, and then your chakras will open with the vibration. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's very relaxing. I guess it could be considered relaxing for some people. I think that when you have blockages and you're closed and then it opens and then the energy, it can be a little intense. Especially with the kind of bowls that I'll be using. I'm not going to be using a lot of people need it. A lot of people need it. You would be surprised. It's a much nicer way to get open though than what I had to go through to get open. So be glad about that. But yeah, so I'll just go around. I'll have them set up to follow your chakras. You line them up for each one. Like you're laying here, and then the bowls are set up right here, and then I just go, and they're big, they're big bowls, and they're all made out of crystal. So 99.9%, 99.99%, crystals. And yeah, they're expensive. Those vibration bowls are not cheap, but I had to have them. But anyways, so she's coming. She's flying here to have all of her chakras opened by me here in the witchy shop, and I'm super excited about it. And we're also going to be working on a couple of servitors for her. And super excited about that because she'll be here. So I'll be able to, do her sigils with her. And she'll be able to put her blood on her sigil. And she's going to bring her little notebook so we can write in it. And, all of her directions and, the whole creation will be in there for her so that whenever she needs to, she can look at it and be like, or if she wants to add something, she can, or however. or whatever she wants to do. But yeah, so I'm really excited about all of that, but I just don't have an exact date yet on when they're going to be here. They are shipped. That's all I know. They say that they can come anytime from, um, July something until August something. And I'm like, well, that's really broad. So I don't know. They didn't give me a tracking number. All they told me is that they're coming DHL. So yeah, it's anyone's guess with DHL, if you know what I mean. So I noticed that, look weird, maybe one day I'll be a visitor. You'll be like a celebrity. Oh, whatever. I'm no celebrity. My boyfriend likes to give me shit like that all the time, and it's like he's like, "What are you gonna do when we go somewhere someday?" And you're like, "Oh my God, it's the Blue Witch." I'll be like, "Hey, what's up?" Whatever. You guys are silly. Whatever. No, you guys. Hi, baby. Oh my God. Well, I had to get back on here really quick to answer um, my one client's questions about the vibration bowls. Do you miss me? Did you bring me some pizza or chicken wings? But anyway, so I'm waiting for my candle to burn down a little more so that I could start on my next one because I don't want to take it off of there. Hi, sorry. I know I love this live chit chat now. I love chit chats now. It's my favorite thing to do. I wish I could do all of them in chit chat. Should I do them all that way? It's so fun. And I love how they morph my face, babe. Cracks me up. It's really cool. Especially that one. Did you guys see that one where my face is like all like weird, like I have those weird eyes, and then I have like this weird stuff. It was pretty. It was pretty funny. I was laughing my ass off. But anyways, and I saw that they morphed me out a little bit on my last one because the light was so strong that you couldn't really tell. That was funny, huh? It was awesome. So I think is what that does. It's like because they're on me, you know. It's because you are pixelated. It's funny how I know, but I know I'm pixelated, but like in the one pictures that they in part of it, like they turn my whole face like right here is like a skull. Like you could see my bones in there. It's pretty cool. Did you see that one, you guys? Where like right here, it's like a skull part. Like it was so dope. I love it. It's badass. Yeah, it's on. I posted it on the Coven, on the Blue Witch Coven page. It's on there. Aha. Whatever. You're not getting a new clutch. He wants a new clutch for his side by side. Yeah, I don't get on there very much either. I just post stuff and then I get off. I really don't have time for it. I'm so busy with my live chit chats that I just don't have time for Facebook. Just kidding. But babe, I need my ladders because my shit's coming. It's on its way. So I need my steps to get up to the sound bowl room in the loft. See, the loft is where my sound bowl room is. So whenever I do my meditations and stuff, I can just go up there and just like open up all my. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be so badass. Just open them all up. All right, you guys. Any other questions? I'm gonna tomorrow. I will. Sure. Cool. How could we thank Lucifer for helping? For Lucifer likes everybody. Oh, well, um, Lucifer likes sweets, and he likes. Ooh, what's up with this right here? Lucifer likes sweets. He likes honey. He likes sweets and honey, and he really likes for you to dress his candles. Like, you know how I did his candle on there the other day? He really likes that a lot. Like, he devoured that candle in like 10 minutes. And they're like, 4-hour candles. And he burned that one down to the ground in 10 minutes. So he loves that. Belial loves that too. Belial loves for you to do his candles too. I don't know. I make special oils and special herbs for each one of them. And Hecate, they all like flowers. They like, but Belial does not like colored flowers, only yellow. You can print up his sigil, and then you could put his offering on it. Whatever you're giving him, like a tray of a little thing of honey or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if Belial is big on sweets, but he has a piece of cake right now. I gave him sweets anyways, and he seems happy about it. He didn't go, what the fuck is this doing on my altar, so I guess that it's good. Because usually if I put something there that he doesn't like, he'll be like, he'll give me energy or whatever, but he doesn't like, I can tell that he's like, what the fuck is that doing there? Get that shit off. He's just like, no. Hecate she likes flowers and candles. She likes purple candles, red candles. Lucifer likes red, blue, and black. When doing a love spell on someone, is it true? Something shown. What? I'm going to have to get my glasses out together because I want to set something up to thank them. Okay, so this is what I would suggest if you want to thank all of them. Print up a Hecate sigil. Does it mean that it's starting to manifest? Yeah, probably. Print up one of these sigils for Hecate. Her will is cool too if you like to work with her, that aspect of her. I used to, when I first started working with her, I used to always use her will, but now I use this for her. This is her primary sigil. Anyway, so I would print this up, print up Belial's sigil, and print up Lucifer's sigil. And then put them like this, put Hecate in the middle, Lucifer on this side, Belial on this side, and then put their little offerings. If it's a flower, if it's a donut, if it's a sweet bread, whatever you feel led to give them for thanks, that's what I would do. Just line it up, clear a space. I would put down like a tablecloth or some kind of a cloth for them, put their sigils there, and then put their offerings there. And then they'll love that. What's that noise? Where do we find those sigils to print on? Are they? Yeah, they're just put them online. Just put like Belial Sigil and then go images, and then click on them and print them up. That's what I do. That's how I get all of mine that I work with. When I put them on their candles and stuff. You're welcome. I just print them up and cut them out, and then I tape them to their candles, to those 7-day candles. You could even just do that if you wanted to. Just buy like purple, red, and yellow 7-day candles and print up their sigils and tape them to the 7-day candles and just burn them. If you know, that's easy, probably easy to do. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure it was only in the book. I don't know. I do all of that. I put their sigils on their 7-day candles, and I'll put a few drops of their oil in it if they want, or I do everything, so it's different for me than probably for you guys. But if you want to thank them, that's how I would do it. Um, yep, do that. Tell them thank you. Light their candles, say their name, and tell them I'm lighting this candle to show, to honor you and thank you for helping me, and that's that. And then they will help you, and then they will know that you're saying thank you, and they love that when you guys do that. By the way, they really do. Um, and then sometimes when you guys email me and you say, you did this spell for me and this happened. I just wanted to say thank you to you and Hecate and Belial and Lucifer, and then I read it out loud to them, and then they like that. I've done that before. I had one client who did that, and then I could feel them all like, with me, and I was reading it, and they gave me lots of energy. They like that. So yeah, they like it when you guys say thank you. Um, and it's probably a really good idea too, because to do that. I mean, I thank them. Obviously, you know, they get rewarded and thanked and blessed and whatever, honored, and whatever I can do, I do for them. And so, um, it's awesome. But definitely, and don't be afraid to do that. I know some people will try to tell you that it's be careful, da da da. That's just bullshit. Don't listen to that shit. It's dumb, it's ignorant, and don't worry about it. Hi, and you're so very welcome. Um, oh, and another thing Belial just asked me to tell you guys this because a lot of people do this to him. Um, he doesn't make me. He and Lucifer doesn't make me. Hecate doesn't make me, and he doesn't make me say nice things about him. Or I'm not in any kind of pact with him. Like you do this for me, and I'll do that for you. I have never um, done anything like that with any of these guys, or anyone for that matter. Everything I have with them is just natural. I've never said to them, "Well, if you do this for me, I'll do that for you." And da, 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 da. I don't. I've never had to do that, um, and they don't have never asked. And so I know for me, it's a little different for me because um, I'm a 3. I'm Hecate's child. I'm of her blood. She is me. She is who I am, and so on. But I've never had to do that with her either. And so you don't have to do that. I know that some people will try to tell you that you have to make a pact with them if you want them to do things for you. Well, no, you don't. No, you don't. I didn't. So it's bullshit. Are you guys seeing me okay, or am I like all fucked up? Are my pixels all fucked up? I keep seeing something going on right here. Hi. I'm trying to figure out if you guys can see me. Can you see me? Or am I all like pixelated and all that stuff? Can you hear me? I know, I'm a dork. Oh, I'm going in and out, but mostly good. Thank you, Crystal Witch. And on that note, hey, Crystal Witch, will you do me a favor? Will you make me a new music list, but this time take out all the like Christian music? I think that chick who sings the Mummer song, what's her name? She has like some of her songs are like Christian music, and I don't like it. So I could play some of it, but then I have to turn it off. Quit going blurry, please. I was thinking about changing out the music. Yes. Thank you. Love it. What? All right, you guys. I guess I'll get off of here. I can't do something else, but I can't remember what it is. Yeah, I did too, but if you listen, like this one song came on and she was going on about whatever, and Hector was like, turn that shit off. Oh, yes, ma'am. There was this one, I don't know, she has a couple of songs that are like Christian-y, where she's singing about, you know who. And she don't like it. Lucifer and Belial don't like it either. So I'm like, okay, I'll turn that off, and then I turn it off or skip it to the next song. But it's all good. I'm not telling you how to do anything, but it doesn't hurt to ask, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bad. Anyways, okay, I will. Cool. I like witchy songs. Did you read the last message I sent your email? I don't know. Yeah, I like that too. It just came on. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay, I'll wait for you. Everybody left all at the same time. That's so weird. But you're on here, but they're saying there's nobody on here. Thank you. What is going on? Okay, so you wanted to ask me something. And that is so weird because everybody just got cut off and I'm still getting messages are still popping up. Oh, hi. I'm here laughing out. I wonder why is it doing that? It's saying that there's still messages popping up, but it's saying there's nobody on. Somebody's toying with my... Well, then I don't know what's wrong with it. Why is it doing that? So you guys, did you see the picture where I buried the apple with the roses? Yeah, it is. It is. It's annoying. Oh, they're saying there's one person on there, even though I know there's 3. At least 3. Anyways, I know what you mean. Rumbler's still in here with me. That's what you hear over there. I'm surprised there's some frankincense and myrrh burning in here for Lucifer, Belial, and Hecate. They like it. A beautiful picture. Thank you. I'm here too. Hi. It was such a cool idea, and I don't know why I haven't thought about that before, but Hecate was like, I want you to take these flowers and bury them with your apple spells, with your love spells from now on. You use these flowers that you put out for us. And I was like, oh, yes, totally need to be doing that. Why haven't I been doing that? It's a great idea. And it's pretty. Yep. So my boyfriend came out and dug up the hole for me, and then I buried them and put the roses in there first. Then I put the apples on top. What? So yeah. So any other questions, you guys? I'm gonna get off of here and go get started on my next one, my next spell. And then I think I have 2 more to do tonight, and then that's it. Sounds like a great idea with the apples. Yeah. It's really pretty too. Yes, Sarah. Thanks. Thanks, Tiff. How are you doing? How's things going with you, sunshine? She is like a ray of sunshine, you guys. Like, at least that's what I get off of your energy, is that you're always like happy. And are you bubbly? Are you a bubbly girl? No comment. You are. I know you are. You probably don't even think you are, but you are. I can tell. I was talking about Tiffany, but that's okay. I wasn't real specific on that when I said that. But yeah, Tiffany is like really, always really happy, bubbly, and you always seem positive to me. I'm the old crone. Me too. I'm the old crone too. Have you turned into a succubus yet? I haven't. That one dude said that when you go into your old crone aspect, that you turn into a succubus and you turn into this old hag. Me 3. No one is old to me beautiful. Yeah, well, that guy's full of shit. No, not yet. I'm waiting, man. I'm ready. Let's succubus it up. It's just the stupidest thing I ever heard. Have you guys watched his video? I'm not saying anything laughing out loud. You better not. Do you even know what a succubus is, babe? Hey, I had a curse put on me. How do I get rid of it? Oh, just, well, it depends on what kind of curse it is, but you might want to have it removed. Um, I can remove it for you, or you can go and have another witch remove it. Basically, is what I do is I take you and I encase you in a thing of special herbs and salts and stuff, and then who doesn't? Everybody feels bad energy from their mother-in-laws. Just think how my boys' wives felt. I'm so intimidating. I was the nicest, yes. I know who you are, babe. I was just fucking with you. I totally know you know what a succubus is. Whatever, I am 50 years old. I'm a total crone. It's true. Just ask my boyfriend. He's on here. I'm an old young bitch, and I love it. Oh, you mean like literally? Well, I don't know if I have or not. I astro travel all the time, but I don't know. I don't really pay attention on 57. Dang it. What the hell is that? Three years older than you. Dang, well, if you're 3 years older than me, then you are really old. Totally joking. You're not really old. But my boyfriend is. He is super old. Oh my gosh. You're what? 1,026. Ha ha ha. Whatever, Tiffany. You are not that old. Are you a vampire? Are you one of Hecate's servant vampires? Supposedly, she has like these vampire beings that she created, and they serve her. 136. See, you're a young stat. I'm old, but I feel young, probably because I'm something. Well, I think that we get to stay looking young because, or I do, because I'm not a muggle. I love saying that word. Gage taught me that word, the Grey Witch. He taught me that word, muggle. And ever since then, I like saying it. Well, that's because you're a muggle. I like to say that to my boyfriend. He goes, I'm not a muggle. I said, are you a witch? No. Do you have abilities? No. Well, then you're a muggle. That's so funny. Yeah, I think that's where he got it. That's what he said. But I love that word. It's awesome. It's so funny. Sorry, guys. I don't think I'm young at heart. I think I'm just me. But I don't know. I think that if I'm old, act old, or feel old, then I earned it. There's nothing wrong with being old. Me too. I try. Sometimes it's not easy on my schedule to take good care of myself. But I try. Thank you, sweetheart. My boyfriend tells me I'm pretty even when I look hideous. But he likes to take pictures of me when I look terrible. He thinks it's so funny. And I get so angry when I wake up and my hair's all. I'll be like, buttons to post it on Facebook and YouTube. And so I have to make sure that I get some good blackmail pictures of him just to make sure. Aww. What is that? Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Did they? I'm sure. I'm feeling lots of energy on me. I think it's awesome when they make my eyes go black. Sweet. They like to do things like that to me all the time on this live chat. And then I go back and watch it. Well, I don't, but Gage and a couple of other friends of mine will watch them, and then they'll take the pictures and send it to me. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are full of compliments tonight. So yeah, so it doesn't freak you guys out when you see like DVs on me. It freaks some people out. I got this big ol' trying to butter me up right now, huh? I got this message from this dude preaching to me. It was pretty. You want to see them. Well, keep watching and you'll see them. Oh, sweet. I saw someone sending a love spell to my sister and got very aggressive. Yeah, I'll cast spells all day long on people, but if somebody tries to do a spell on me, they have a problem. I get really offended and I'll fuck them up. Me and Belial. Oh, Belial. You guys, I think that I'm only getting some of the messages, so if I don't, by what I'm reading, like they're not showing me everything, so I apologize if I don't answer. It's just that I think, according to what I'm seeing, you guys are talking to each other, and I don't get to see all that, so or I haven't. I only see some of them. So cool. Oh, you never received what? Not sure, but what your situation is. But There's always a reason. Nice. How do you feel about grave year spirits? You mean graveyard spirits? They don't bother me. Yeah, you're probably going through some type of awakening. Even if you're already awakened to some things, you're probably going through other. Um, Graveyards, I love graveyards. They don't bother me. I would rather go to a graveyard than go to Walmart. Because I don't know, they just don't bother me. I know, right? I know the feeling. I feel it weird block though. Yeah, you might be blocked somewhere. You need to practice and fix it. And yeah. Anyways, so um, just do meditations. Imagine your chakras opening and like growing and going crazy. And if you do that and then take a picture in the mirror, that helps you practice because you could see your progress. You could see how you're, opening up, and it'll also help you see like where you're blocked just by looking at the colors. Um, because when you do the picture in the mirror, it's um, it's just a projection of your energies, and so regardless of where it is, I have strong roots. So peaceful. Yeah, me too. I think so too. I agree with you. But just try to pay attention to the colors and then get like a chart so you can see what colors go where. How do you feel about hoodoo practice? Said things on your channel about hoodoo. I like hoodoo. I do hoodoos sometimes. I just don't do it the way they do it, the way the hoodoo witches do it, because I don't pray to their gods or their deities, but I like their magic. I like the candle magic. I like how they read the jars, and I like how they, read the candles and stuff like that. I do all that, but I don't do it in the name of their gods. I do it in the name of mine. So you could take bits and pieces of different types of magic from all over the world and turn it into your own. You don't have to do things the way they do it. You don't do their rings the way you do, but I love you. Yeah. I change it and tweak it to the way to make it mine. Hecate will give me an idea and tell me to do something, and then I'll find it later how someone else does the same thing I did, but it be something different. But they do it different, and I think I love that. I think that's really fascinating. And um, when I say on my channel that I love all magic, I love all magic. Um, I just don't particularly. Thank you. Don't do rings. I don't know what that means. Rings. What do you mean I don't do rings? The rings on the jars or on the glass? I don't really get this. But are you talking about readings or rings? I couldn't see it disappeared, so. I'm getting tons of energy right now. But anyways, so she'll do that. She'll have me do something, and then I'll do it, and then when the candles flick, is them letting you know that they're in your presence. Or that a lot of times they'll communicate with you that way. Maybe the noise also. Oh yeah. They do everything to me. They do candles. They do we'll do candles. They'll communicate with me with that. Mostly it's just energy all the time nowadays. Um, if I meditate out here, I have like these big panel things that go around the bottom of the shop to keep, like squirrels and shit from getting underneath my shop. And they'll kick it. They'll like bang on it. Oh, really hard. Just to let me know that they're there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Must you do that? Um, but yeah, mostly they just send me so much energy all the time now. It's just energy, 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 pushing it through me. Yeah, I know it's crazy sometimes this shit that shows up in my videos and stuff. I'll get messages from other witches and they'll be like, "You really need to cleanse, sweetheart." I'm like, no, I really don't need to cleanse, but thank you. Um, no, I just work with. I just do what I want. Um, well, I like to say that anyways, but really, I don't know if that's true. Oh, do they ring the bell? No, they don't ring the bell. I ring the bell and then they come through the portal, through my mirror. I'll call them forth. Let's get to work. Um, but yeah, I ring the bell. They don't ring it. At least they haven't. How do you feel about folk magic in general? Um, I love it. I love it. It's beautiful, and I like all the ceremonies. I'm so into that. I don't get to do it very much, but I really like it. I know I don't either. I get pissed off. When witches try to tell me how to do shit, I get mad. I'm like, yeah, fuck off. You're not in my shoes. You don't, it's just rude. Yeah, it is. It, it's different. I'm just different. Um, if you watch the mirror sometimes above Hecate's altar, there'll be like a dude. Sometimes one time there was like a creature, I don't know what it was, but it was like mocking me. They like to mock me. They'll do that in the mirror. And then one of my chit chats that I did where you could see the bird cage behind, like right here, there was like, I don't know, after so many minutes or something, this little creature appeared inside the bird cage and it was mocking me. It was going, they do that, and I think it's so no, she never shuts up, blah blah blah. And so they do that. They are just funny like that. You know what you are doing. Um, folk magic. Oh, come back. There we go. Wait, folk magic and witchcraft is different. Um, okay, well, the magic, we spelled it with just the C. I don't do that. I do magic with a K. Um, yeah. Come back. What did you say, Crystal Witch? Yeah, I don't get that is like, who do they think they are? Obviously, you aren't a newbie witch. You clearly know what you're doing. Well, Hecate knows what I'm doing. But yeah, I have backing. I have, um, she takes folk magic. You mean like pagan, right? Is that what you're referring to? Is pagan magic like, with all the deities, the Cornunus and is that what you're talking about? Pan and the Green Man and I don't know what that's a broad statement. Like that could mean a lot of things. Um, But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of have mixed signal like hoodoo and Native American and Asian. Oh, you mean like different? That's all. That's yeah. That's I don't know. Um, I love it. I love it all. I would like to take a little piece of each of it, and there's something beautiful in everything. I love a lot of the stuff about what the Native Americans do. Um, I love gypsy magic is badass. I like gypsy magic. I like all of it. It's also beautiful to me and amazing. And there's, some things that I would leave and take what I like and keep it. An electric witch, huh? You blow shit up with your hands. I do that sometimes. That's fun. When you pick up a jar and it explodes, it like shoots a hole right through your jar and busts out a hole, just like a hole. Not like shatter the whole thing in your hand, but just shoots a hole. Like, psh. I've done that many times. I don't do it as much anymore. I had to really like teach myself how to hold my energy and not release it. Because a lot of times like you're concentrating on the spell you're gonna do, and then all of a sudden you pick something up without realizing it, and then you shoot that energy through the glass and it busts the hole in it. I've done it a few times on camera even, I think, on some of my videos. Um, I've blown up light bulbs just by touching them, and I've done it through jars of salt before. I deal with psychic powers, and I'm gypsy and I'm magic. Cool. Do you cross people over? I cross people over all the time. I like to do that. I I'll cross over anybody that comes to me and asks me to, if they can get to me anymore. Um, I have so much protection around me now that mostly I think they're pretty stay away from me. Um, but I used to all the time. I do a lot with spirit. Yeah, me too. Um, yeah, I'll call them forth and work with them. I love to do necromancy with spirit. With magic with spirits. Um, I'm going through a little bit of a phase right now where they don't want to be too much around me very much. I mean, they're around me, but they're like really standoffish, where they didn't used to be so standoffish. They used to be like always talking to me and stuff like that. They'll still talk to me, but it's just not as much. They help you with healing. That's cool. Have you practiced healing yourself? I do that. I did that. Um, I had really bad when I was going through my awakening, from the time I was 36 or 32 or whatever until I went through my awakening. Um, even after that, for a while, even after that, I had really bad fibromyalgia, and I started learning. Well, my son taught me, actually, was telling me how to do it because he healed himself from Crohn's disease. And anyway, so I started doing what he was doing to heal myself because I didn't want to, have to take medication for it anymore. I was sick of it. And so I just started making these, playing with my chakra energies and making power balls and stuffing them back inside me and asking, of course, I asked my DV, Hecate for help and until one day it was just gone. and I don't have it anymore. I mean, sometimes I'll get a little sore, like when the weather changes, and I'll just make a little, little energy ball and stuff it back inside myself wherever I'm hurt or it's my hip. Nice. That's awesome. It helped me at first, but I'm like way surpassed that. But I still do have an ancestor altar set up. Do you have altar for your ancestors? My ancestors were really badass, and sorry, I do. That's cool. Yeah, I'll pour my grandma a big old glass of water. Well, you sometimes I'll just all of a sudden I'll smell her perfume and I'll be like, or whatever. I bought her some of her incense that are of her perfume that she likes, and I have her in plastic and stuff so that they can't like, invade the space. But sometimes, hi grandma, and so I just know that she's there. Ancestor cultures, vodka, whiskey, milk, honey. Oh yeah, all they like all that good stuff. I give them ancestor money and put money up there and crystals and pictures of everything that they grandma loves me, and so I put pictures of me up there. That she loves that. Um, I was like her favorite person in the world, and um, so yeah. And she also is the one who helped bring me to Belial because some shit was going down with my they bound me as a child, and so do you buy from what? Yeah, a specific shop for candles and it's like, hell no. No, I just and make it my own. I don't worry about it being. I know some. I have all of them. I don't discriminate against candles. If I like it, I buy it. I have a bunch of them, like thing of candles, obviously, because I have tons. Um, my grandmother, she was telling me what they did to me. She came to me as a spirit, was telling me what my family did to me. Like, oh, I would never do that, and stuff like that. And then my other grandmother and some other family members who did something to her. She stuck a pin in her mouth. And I took a picture one day, and my grandma was above me, and she was going like this, had a pin stuck through her mouth to keep her mouth shut. And I was like, what the hell is that? I like called Hecate, and then I was asking her if they, Belial or Lucifer, whoever, to do this to me. Do I have permission to, you know, fuck them up? And then that's when she was like, bam, ask him yourself. And then and then Belial, like, possessed me and was like doing all this stuff. And I asked him, will you please, you know, free my, grandmother of, whatever they did to her. And he said, and now she's free and she's fine. But yeah, so that's how that all happened. But anyways, get off of here. I've been on here for and I have things to do. I'm gonna go in and take a little break. I think oh no, it's still burning. My mom said she did the same thing to me. Really? And how did you feel about that? Do you ever wonder how far you would be right now if she hadn't? Like, they were all witches. My family was all witches. They were all practicing, and everything was fine for them, but they chose to bind me and steal my, borrow them, whatever, and not allow me to grow to be who I was called to be. Yeah, well, when they take your life away from you, you live your life in rebellion because you don't know what's wrong. You just know something's always missing. You grow up with a hole in your heart and you don't know why, and you just go around trying to fill it, and so you do things that you probably shouldn't be doing, or you know whatever. Yeah, I had that same problem for a long time. I couldn't and everybody thought that was weird because like my boyfriend, for example, he remembers everything about everything that ever happened to him. And when he was 3 years old, this and this and this happened, and blah blah blah. And when I was in high school, this, and I never remembered it. I was like, how do you remember that shit? I don't fucking remember that shit. And then, anyways, now I can remember things. I get memories all the time, and it's very interesting to me. Hi, did you just wake up? Sorry, it's the Grey Witch, you guys, and now I'm a witch, but nobody can tell me what happened. Yeah, you have to ask your deity to help you with that. Yeah, I'm just doing a chat, but I'm getting off right now because I got to go in and take care of Alyssa. Hi. So anyways, you guys, I'm getting off of here. Grey Witch, you say hi. Yes. Yes. Bye, sweetie. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Good night. Have a great day or great night or whatever it is, wherever you are. Peace out.